But why can't we make the branches pay it back?
But we're gonna have to. And that's what legislation like mine would have done.
But another thing, you say on this, the younger ones can pay into another, fund.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't put a certain amount, they won't do it.
That's true.
No, they will. It'll be required. You have to do it one way or the other. Or
Make a choice.
Or you do it partially Social Security, and then your own, with tax benefits to do that. And they will do it. They have to do it. It'll be required. But one requirement that won't be there is that you don't have to put it into the government-controlled fund, but you do have to put it into an approved funding mechanism.
Right now, I wouldn't want to do that, the way our stock market is.
No, I would do it even now with the stock markets.
That's weird.
But in the short term. But if you get the economy turned around, and the economy is turned around by putting Republicans in office again that were conservatives. Take the D's out. Right now, the D's, all they want to do is spend. And they want to take more control over your life and mine, and our kids to come. And that's never worked. Socialism has never worked. So I think if we turn around the economy by reducing the overall size, scope, cost of government, that includes tax cuts and spending cuts. We're not talking about simply holding the line in spending. We got to cut. We did that in Michigan when I was in the state legislature. I was there beginning in 1983, served during Blanchard's entire administration. Then Engler came in. And along with Engler and myself and a number of other legislators, we pushed for not only tax cuts, but for spending cuts. I chaired the subcommittee on general government, which included 9 of the 18 departments of state at the time. We cut each of the 2 years I chaired that committee. Overall cuts. And that's what we have to do. And then reduce regulations that are unnecessary and say yes to business. Not like Granholm. Yes, we're open for business. And then they tell you, don't bother coming unless you go through this red tape. Oh, by the way, you're going to pay this tax. You're going to do this regulatory fee. They say, why? Why come here? So anyway, I think that's where it has to go. Let's go here.
I think that part of the option for Social Security is the employer going to have to contribute as they do the Social Security into this new fund.
That's up to the employer.
Second, one of the options certainly could be treasury bills, or the same types of vehicles that the Congressman belongs to because they don't belong to Social Security themselves.
Yes, we do. Yeah, Congress pays into Social Security just like anybody else.
Oh, do they now?
Well, they've done that for years. Now, back when Senator Byrd came to Congress, they didn't
used to belong to it.
But it's been numerous.
But at any rate, I mean, part of the fund, the fund could be simply treasury bills, so you're not necessarily going to lose money. You're going to have treasury bills not paying maybe 1% instead of 5%, but you're still going to be growing some. And it's a little bit more secure, so the fund is going to be your option as an individual, but the government's going to offer an opportunity for some conservative investments as well as riskier investments if they want to choose that way. So you're not necessarily going to have all stock and then lose some stock. So,
you know, in Congress, I would guess, I say this tongue in cheek, and you'll understand, I would guess that overwhelming majority of just general American citizens are as astute about handling their funds as members of Congress.
Yeah.
No, I think we're smarter.
Yeah, well, you could say that for some of them.
No, smarter,
But remember,
frank.
elected bodies are representative bodies. I had a 401k when I was in Congress. I contributed into it. And there are many people across this district that have 401ks, that have mutual fund investments, that have done stock investing in bonds, and they've done very well. And they've gone up and they've gone down. And I think as we build an economy that grows, there'll be more chance for us to do that. And then we won't worry about the local politician going up there and finding a slush fund that he can buy his next election by using it to bring home pork. And I mean, remember when Social Security began, we paid $2.60, I think it was $2.60 a year to kick into it. But we didn't cover all the Medicare and everything else that's going on with it. And now it's just become, budget, so.
You will
Yes,
promise
yes.
to read legislation?
I always read legislation. But I will tell you also, there's some bills that I didn't have to read all the way through. They were bad enough reading the pages I did to realize I couldn't vote for it.